Hey, literacy lovers, welcome in to Tuesday Tales on Wednesday. Crazy, because we like to keep things interesting around here. As you will see, I got my fancy prize wheel. These are all of the people who earned elite crew status for this month. So in just a little bit, I'll spin this for some fun prizes. I also have in here all of the people that are all-stars for this month for their prizes. But I also promised, because we didn't get to do Tuesday Tales yesterday, because my books didn't get here until later in the afternoon, that I would show you some new books. So I'm going to jump in and do that. For any of you that are watching this after the fact, that are not watching this live, throw in the comments #replay so I can make sure to come back and answer any questions that you have. But let's get started. So if you participated last night in the luau, the mystery hostess luau that we had. If you did not, it's not too late to enjoy that. But if you did, you saw some books, me show off a few books. So I'm going to show off different books today, like more books for our older kids. This, you guys, was so fun. I kept flipping through it last night. It is Real Life Mysteries. This has things like the Great Pyramid, Stonehenge, Nazca lines. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. And Phaistos disc. I don't know. This mysterious disc is engraved with strange symbols in a spiral shape. The disc was found in Phaistos on the island of Crete. It seems to date from thousands of years ago, during the time of the ancient Minoan civilization. No one has been able to decipher the symbols completely, and some people say that this is because they are in an alien language. So these are super fun. This has like alien astronauts, curses, so different information about like the Hope Diamond. Where is it? James Dean's car, self-fulfilling prophecy. This is an interesting theory that says if we think something is going to happen, then we might behave in such a way that it actually does happen. So just super interesting mysteries, but they're really fun. I love this little octopus guy. He's supposed to be a kraken, but he doesn't look super scary to me. He looks funny. Hey, my husband's watching. And he gave me a smirk because he teases me about my smirk. I'll just throw that out there. He teases me about smirking on camera. This is Real Life Mystery. Super fun, $6.99. So we like that one. Some of you mentioned being interested in this are all about families. Hey, April. And I have All About Feelings too. I don't have that next to me because my kids are playing with it upstairs, because that one I got at convention. So it goes through quite a few things. What is a family? Maybe you know a family that looks a little like one in this picture, but families may also look like these. So it has like a drawing that a kid might do, and then our cat lady. You've got all families depicted of all different types. Just super sweet. All shapes and sizes. The people in a family can be short, or they may be tall, or they could be a mixture. The people in families may all like to wear different clothes. They may all enjoy doing different things, and some speak different languages. Who's in your family? Let's see, I'm going to show you some good ones. How families can change. So getting new babies, or going through a divorce. It talks about all of those things, getting new step-parents and step-siblings. This is Grandma when you were a tiny baby. Where do families live. A family can live in a house, a yurt, or even a palace. Many live in an apartment. A few live in a tree house or even a windmill. A family can live on a farm, in a camper, or on a houseboat. A family home can be in a little village or a town, in a busy city, or on a tiny island in the middle of a lake. So just all sorts of things. What can families do together about families? So all the things about families. I love it because, as you can see on the cover, it has so many different ways that a family can be represented. It talks about how family can be who you make it. So including your friends in your family, just really interesting. And we also have all about feelings. Those are the two that just came out. Speaking of feelings, we've got what are feelings. Our newest one in my absolute favorite series, the first questions and answers, which kind of really goes over basic. And you guys have to forgive me because I haven't opened any of these flaps. I looked at this at convention, but then I ordered my own copy. So just like our other first questions and answers books, it goes through very basic questions with very basic answers. So how do feelings happen? When we see, hear, or think things, our brains make us feel a certain way. Our feelings change when different things happen. Is it wrong to cry? I like this one. No, you often feel better after a good cry. It also lets others see that you're hurt or upset, and they can try to help. How many different feelings are there? It's hard to say for sure. Sometimes scientists think there are as many as 27. The four main ones are happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. You may also feel nervous, shy, lonely, confused, surprised, amazed, excited, and many other feelings. So it goes over kind of the basic questions that your kids may ask about feelings. What makes us happy? What makes us sad? How can I cheer up my friend? Do tears always mean you're sad? What makes us angry? How can you tell someone is angry? Did I do something wrong? I'll go do this one. Probably not. Often someone's anger has more to do with their own feelings rather than anything you've done, but if you think you might have hurt them, then saying sorry can help. Why do we worry and what makes us scared? So talking about those feelings so that your kids can help better understand them and know how to express them properly and all of that. Also, if you are looking for kind of another step in chatting about feelings, the What is Feelings book is definitely, or All About Feelings book is really good about that. It kind of breaks down words they can use to explain different feelings. It's really cute. Both of them are brand new. This is What Are Feelings. The other one is All About Feelings. I showed in another video. Going on the list, right, April? Do you have it like handy? Do you just like keep adding, and keep adding? Because I do, and I can get them, you know, all the time. Okay, so one of the ones that I know you guys were excited about, I want to just show you kind of how this works. This is one of our brand new Star in Your Own storybooks. So there's two kind of versions of these. The bigger ones, like Saves the Day, and no, I can't think of what the other one is, are going to be larger like this. They're going to look like picture books. Then there are two smaller ones, Ballerina and Digger, I believe. Drives a Digger. Anyway, they come like this with this sticker pack in the back. And it says, add your own name. That is all stickers. And you can re-stick the stickers. So if you have multiple kids, I'm trying to pull this off so I can show you guys. And of course, it doesn't want to pull off because I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, so you can keep them in the little flap. You're just gonna pull off. So I'm gonna pull off Noah's name because it's shorter. And then you just put it in, oops, this little, goodness gracious sakes alive, N-O, I probably should not have done this live, but I wanted to show you guys how easy it was to do. AH. Okay, so I put all these little stickers on here, right? And then as you read it, it says Noah saves the day. You can flip through. Noah was out looking for an adventure just right for a superhero. And who should come racing up but Wolf? Help, Wolf squealed, tail trembling and whiskers quivering. Something is making a terrible noise in the dark forest. It might be a monster. Noah leapt high into the air. At last, this is my chance to be a real superhero. Don't worry, Wolf, you'll be safe with me. Let's go. So you can see on each page, it's a way for Noah to be involved in the story, whatever your kid's name is. If you get halfway through and Noah's like, I don't want to be the superhero anymore. Cool. We're just going to put Daniel's name in there real quick. Just pop those right off. Boop, boop, boop. And let's see. I'm just going to do this super quick. Daniel. Dan and Wolf raced up to the winding stream and almost crashed into Moose. There's something scary in the dark forest, gulped Moose. I heard such a strange snuffling noise. I hope it's not a scary monster. Just then there was a rustling in the trees. So you can see kind of how it goes through and they can add their names into the story. When you're done, you can leave it in there. And then you can put these, tuck them back in to your little back flat back there so you can utilize it again. The board books come with a slide in, like a card that slides in. It has 4 places on each side, so you can pull it out and flip it, so like this, and then put a different name in there. So if you've got 4 kids, it also wipes clean, so you can change the name in between. If you're getting it for grandma's house and grandma needs it for all the grandkids, there's more than 4, you can wipe them off and flip. Does that make sense? So those are the Star in Your Own series. So like I said, the big ones are going to come with the stickers. The smaller board book ones, like the ballerina one, are going to come with the cards that can flip around. Okay. More goodies. Hey, Sarah. This is another one in a series that we really enjoy, my very first series. This is the outdoor book. These are like extra cool board books is what, like they're board books, but for preschoolers is how I like to, so they're not for babies, if that makes any sense. My cat is really irritated because I kind of locked him in here so my kids wouldn't come in. So it goes over basic things. So this is our outdoor books. This one has heading out, things that you can do when you're outdoors. Have a picnic, build a den, camp, walk, bird watching, bug spotting, cloud watching, leaf spotting, stargazing, right? And then different weather that you may experience. What that means when it's sunny or windy, you can see big waves, boats sailing, flags flapping, leaves blowing. My cat, you guys, I'm actually going to let her out because she's like not happy that she's stuck in here with me. Here. Go. Go. My other cat is not verbal, not as verbal as this one. Okay, so bugs and slugs, beach combing. I actually am definitely going to reference this one for our upcoming trip to the beach so that my kids, because they've never been to the beach and I'm so excited to take them. What to do on rainy days. This is really neat. Kind of basic information on trees and leaves. So when fall comes, you can say, these are fan shapes, the points of a maple leaf. This is how you know it's a maple leaf. This is the beach leaf. Snow and ice, which we never get here. Pond dipping, what different things you could see in the pond. So basic information, nonfiction, which is always exciting. And like this stiff board book material. It's a little bit thinner than regular board books, but it helps your kids transition from that board book into picture books. These are the perfect transition for that. Also, if you guys were in the party last night, the books like Beast for Bedtime, Animally, Oceanly, hey Livy, hey Gary, Once Upon a Timely have those thicker pages to help your kids transition from board books where they don't have to be as careful to picture books where they do have to be a little bit more careful. All of those are going to be kind of in that middle range. Okay, I'm excited to share this one with you guys because some of you who are a little more in the know may know that in like 10 days, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly, is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. I am going to be doing a whole week on space starting on Monday, which means our Tuesday Tales next week will feature books on space. But this is going to be one of our giveaways during Space Week, so you'll want to make sure that you tune in, is our Usborne Book of the Moon. So I'm going to share a little bit of it inside, but I'm going to do more next week when we do Space Week. It's a clear night, the sun has set and the moon has risen. Tonight it's beautiful, big and round, lighting up the sky and shimmering in the sea. But here the moon looks like a sideways smile in the sky. What has changed shape? Why has it changed shape and how? There are lots of things to wonder about our mysterious moon. Where is it? Can I visit it? What makes it shine? How old is it? How big is it? Can I touch it? Does the moon have a face? Does anything grow there? Can I shoot an arrow or throw a ball and make the moon fall out of the sky? So it answers all of those questions. So you're going to go through and get tons of facts, gibbous, gibbon, quarter, crescent, new moon, full moon, all of the fun stuff, right, in here. I'm going to show a little bit more of that next week when we talk about space with our other space books, but I had to show you because I'm really excited about it. It's really neat. And Noah is, my little space lover, is really, really into it. Okay, just a couple more that I wanted to share that I teased in that picture. Oh, let's do one for bigger kids. This series is brand new. There's 4 books in it right now. It is about dinosaurs. So you think you know about, this is Triceratops. There is a Stegosaurus, a T-Rex, and I can't think of the 4th one now, of course, because I'm on the spot. But they look like chapter books. They are nonfiction chapter books. Okay, so your kids are getting tons of information in there. And each page has a little bit of, like this one has an illustration. They have illustrations in there, dinosaur detectives. Look at that guy. With tons of facts. So family trees. The technical term for the horned dinosaurs is the Ceratopsidae. I should not have just flipped to a random page and started reading a dinosaur book where you have to know how to pronounce things. But it shows how these are all in the same family, all the horned dinosaurs, and why. What their skulls look like. So these are really cool. They're 4, 8, and up. Daniel was really excited about it, so we've been kind of looking over the facts in little nuggets because he's 4. But these are fun if you have any dinosaur lovers that love all the facts. These are really cool for that. Another cool one for kids, I mean really of any age. Let's be honest, I want to get these and put them on a binder ring for myself. Our Never Get Bored cards. If you don't already have the Never Get Bored book, it's a fun activity book. Now we have Wipe Clean cards. We have this one, and we just came out with 2 other ones whose names I also can't remember because I'm on the spot. But I can post the link if anyone is interested. They're going to come like this, nice and wrapped with a Wipe Clean marker. For those of you that don't utilize our Wipe Clean books, first of all, you should. But also, You can use our wipe clean pens. They look like this, or just a regular, like, dry erase marker will work. And then you're going to have a fun activity on one side and the answers on the other. So you could easily put these on a binder ring for travel. This one has like X's and O's. This, because X, tic-tac-toe does not have an answer grid. So on the other side, instead of answers, is a bigger grid so they can play a little bit more challenging game. This is 4 in a row. So just like tic-tac-toe, so the rules are on this side, and then the actual game board is on the other side. Let's see. Guess the number. So think of a 4-digit number where each digit is between 1 and 8. So this explains how, and then you're going to play that game on this side. This is great if any of you have kids that are saying, I'm bored over the summer, but also if you are going on a trip and you have siblings or cousins that are going to be traveling together, these are really fun to pull out for that. I'm going to get them put back up, because if I don't, my kids will find them, and then I will never find all the cards again, right? Okay, 2 more real quick, then we'll get to the giveaways, because I know you guys are waiting for that. Let's see. We have another, you guys, this picture book is so cute. The Book Without a Story. This is about a library book that like never gets checked out. And I'm going to read you a little snippet because it just warmed my heart so much. The library is a place that is full of stories. There are all sorts of stories to read. There are funny stories, scary stories, sad stories, and there are also the stories that the books tell about you. Oh yes, when the library closes and the last librarian has gone home to bed, when there is absolutely nobody about, all the books come out and talk to one another. My last reader read me on the bus, said Billy the Big Book of Birds. My last reader read me at lunch, said Susie the Space Story. There are splashes of soup on my pages. Yum. Sitting way up, the highest shelf in the library, Dusty sighed sadly. They put me up here when I arrived, so no one has ever read to me. I don't even know what kind of book I am. There's a girl called Sophie who comes in here all the time. She'd love to read you, said Marta, the Book of Math Puzzles. But how will she see me if I'm all the way up here, said Dusty. Leave that to me, said Paul, the pop-up book of Paris. The rest of the books made a book ladder so that Paul could climb up to Dusty's shelf. The next morning, Sophie came into the library with her dad and her little brother Jake. As she was passing under Dusty's shelf, Paul opened his Eiffel Tower pages and popped Dusty off. Good luck, he said. Down Dusty tumbled until he landed on the floor right in front of Sophie. She picked Dusty up, and she was just about to open him when she saw her friend Layla. So instead, Sophie put Dusty on a table and ran over to say hello. Bless my bookmark, said Billy. How can we help him? We can't, said Susie. No one must ever see us move. So the other books could only watch as Sophie's little brother Jake sat down at the table. But Jake's never read anything, said Marta. He just draws. He won't even notice poor Dusty is there. But then a gust of wind blew in through the open window. Dusty's pages whispered in the breeze, sending out a little cloud of dust. Achoo! Sneezed Jake, and he looked over at Dusty, and there was a big picture of a dinosaur just like the one he was drawing. So Jake pulled Dusty over and looked at the cover. It is so adorable, you guys, about a book that finally gets loved on, and then when he comes back to the library, he gets to tell all the books about the sweet little boy that checked him out and took him home and how much fun he had. This one is so sweet, so sweet. I just want to hug it because it makes you feel good. All right, I think that's it for now. I'm going to save some for next week. I do want to do our drawing, so I'm going to start first with our All-Star Crew. There are 3 prizes for that this month. One is, there's 4. There's 4 for All-Stars, 3 for Elite this month. So For our all-star crew, and again, I'm going to have to get a pen so I don't forget to write this down because I will. All right, trusty pen. So our first all-star crew drawing is the person who is going to get elite status for August, automatic elite status for August. So that is Melanie Stewart. She will get elite status for August. I'll write that down. Yay, Melanie. Okay, second up is our $5 Starbucks card because everybody loves Starbucks. And if you don't, you know somebody who does. All right, our $5 Starbucks card is going to Chelsea, who I know will not be sad about that. Starbucks. Yay for Starbucks. Okay. Our next one is a $5 book of your choice. Hey, Sarah. And that is going to Megan. Megan Chapman, I believe. I didn't write a letter under here. So you get a $5 book of your choosing. I will message you about that. And then our last all-star crew friend is going to get one of these cool bags to get ready for Space Week. If I can get it out of here. I got you guys cool swag while I was at convention last week. This is one of the things. Reading is out of this world. It's for space, you know, get us ready for Space Week, right? And it's like a little, you know, like a cinch backpack. You guys know what I mean. And the winner for that one is April. April, you get the cute space bag because you need more bags, I'm sure. Hey, Sarah and Anna. All right, so there are going to be 3 giveaways for our elite crew peeps. And look, you guys, I got my little, okay, so I got this, right? Comes on a cute little stand. My kids were obsessed with it, like super duper excited. We've already broken it off the stand. So I get to go to Walmart later and buy. I've never had a chance to actually use it with you guys, but I get to go to Walmart later and get the, whatchamacallit, super glue so I can put it back on the stand. But I can hold it. I can hold it for right now, you guys. Okay, so our first winner for Elite Crew is getting $15 in free books. You can get new titles. So let's see who that's going to be. Dun, 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 dun. Anna. So Anna gets, I can hear my children. I can hear my children like fighting with each other in the next room. Yay for summertime. Anna gets $15 in free books. Yay, Anna. Okay, so I'm going to wipe her name off so that we don't accidentally draw her again. Okay, and what were the other things? Oh, somebody is getting one of these. Water bottle. I have mine. I will show you mine. Okay, it's the best. My kids love it. Okay, so cute little, and it says Usborne on it. Let me see if I can show you. It says Usborne. I'll be sending that in the mail. Okay, who gets this one? Melanie! Yay, I can drop that at your house. I don't just ship it. Melanie gets the cool water bottle. I had advertised that somebody is getting the cute coffee mug that I got at convention. Well, my husband opened it, so I'll be drinking from that. As soon as they are available on for us to purchase, I will purchase one, and we will. Oh, my little flag fell off. Sorry, you guys, I'm super distracted. As soon as they're available for purchase online, I will add those into our giveaways, but that's probably going to be next month. Our last Elite Crew winner, I'm going to wipe off Melanie's name. Our last Elite Crew winner is going to get another $15 and free books. Who's ready? Who's it gonna be? Ready? Dude, I feel like I should have music. Christina! So Christina gets 15 and free books. So I'm going to tag all the winners in just a few so that you guys can message me about your prizes. Thanks for joining me. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy all the new books. If you need any, make sure to pop into the event for our luau that started last night. You can shop for that through tomorrow at midnight. Thanks you guys for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.